All right, guys, I apologize. Mr. Smith gave me a call. I know why that's not working. Mr. Smith gave me a call while I was working on that, so I got to work on privacy setting in the next time. All right, so here we have number 29 from the homework. When we go to solve this, it's going with the finger. All right, so I subtract 4 from both sides, okay? I subtract 4 from both sides. These guys, right, cancel. Do not cut off the male part. -3, absolute value of R is greater than or equal to -11. All right, so this is the problem where we did one almost identical to this yesterday in the notes. Fraction. Okay, so here I have to flip. Okay, why is it that I have to flip? This is something that you need to make sure you understand. Whenever you multiply or divide by a negative, okay, you must flip the sign. So these guys cancel, and I get exactly what I'm looking for, absolute value of R. This is a single flip, right? So it's less than or equal to 11/3. There we go. Okay, that is what's going on. All right, now I have to do this twice. Okay, so the first time through, we do it as is, right? So you can buy things as is, right? So R is strictly less than or equal to 11/3. Second time, we do a double backflip, right? What does that mean? Flip the direction of the sign, so it's greater than or equal to, right? Change the sign. So flip the direction of the inequality, change the sign. So R is greater than, right? R is less or equal to -11 through R is greater than or equal to 11/3. There we go. What did I do? God. R is greater than negative. That's what I did wrong. All right, so here we go. All right, so I get, this is going to be a sandwich, okay? And I'm not going to graph it just because that's in the answers. So it's going to be less than or equal to for both of these, right? It's R. What is it sandwiched between? On the low end, it's -11/3, and on the high end, it's +11/3, and it is sandwiched between those two numbers. All right, so that's the second one, okay? Here's the other one, 6 minus absolute value of 2 minus P is less than or equal to 4. This is one I definitely will ask something like this on the test. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. Okay? Don't cut off that male part. So I get negative absolute value of 2 minus P is less than or equal to -2. All right. How do I get rid of this negative? Right? Flip, baby. Multiply both sides by -1. Why am I flipping? Because I am multiplying by a negative number. So I get the absolute value of 2 minus P is greater than or equal to 2. How did I get that? How'd you get that, Mr. Cubic? I don't know, right? Well, if you are confused, remember, whenever I multiply by a negative, okay, I'm going to flip the sign. Next, one thing you have to understand, right? Why is it that I made all this effort, right, to get that absolute value by itself, right? Isolate before bifurcate. Okay? ISO before BIFO. That's what they say when mathematicians are hanging out at the skate park. All right, so first time, right? I'm not listening. 2 minus p is strictly greater than 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. Negative p is greater than negative 1. Multiply both sides by negative 1. That's a 0, by the way. Right? And I get p is less than 0. How'd I get that? I had to flip. This is kind of an interesting problem. I had to flip within a flip. All right, second time through, right? This one was denial. Second time through, DBF, baby. DBF. 2 minus p. Flip number 1 is less than or equal to flip number 2, negative 2. Subtract 2 from both sides, and I get negative p is less than or equal to negative 4. Right? Multiply everything by negative 1. I mean, this is technically, if you count the double flip, my fourth flip. And I get p is greater than or equal to 4. Right? I have to flip here when I multiply by negative 1. So I get p is greater than 4, p is less than 0, so I have an open circle here on 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Greater than or equal to 4, boom. Okay? Less than or equal to 0, boom. My answer here is 2 open facers. So the answer to number 31 on the homework is p is less than or equal to 0. Or, remember, whenever I have a disjunction, whenever I have 2 open facers, I use the English word or. So I imagine if you're doing German, you write oder, right? I don't know what it is in French. Ooh. Okay? P, in Latin it's well, V-E-L, is greater than or equal to 4. So, depending on what language you're writing in, right, I suppose you could use different things. And again, you could also use this symbol or that. That's or. Yeah. All right. There we go. Good luck. Tomorrow's fun. Test Friday. Boom.